What is this energy that's coming from this vibe I'm getting right now? Who's connected to this energy? Somebody definitely somebody works a work job or a desk job. Okay. Something about getting lunch, like ordering takeout, ordering Chinese. Ordering Chinese. Okay, I feel like somebody's attention and focus is being brought to such a small place and it might be a little stressful. Like someone is being asked to focus on a small thing or small details. I'm also hearing something like the devil's in the details. Like the closer you get to the situation, the more frustrating it is and the more you want to get out of it. Somebody could be doing a technical job, but I feel like this could be taken in so many ways. I could be talking to a student or somebody who went back to school and is being asked to focus so intensely and they feel trapped. They feel like their thoughts are being bound together and it's like they really want to release. But whoever this is coming out of a chaotic situation. So it's like, I feel like it's like you're up against the wall because you went back to school or you got this job so that you can have something to focus on. Like somebody definitely feels like they're being judged. And also like there's a lot of competition and that somebody feels like they can't win. All right. But that's a passing feeling for some people because I'm getting this Queen of Cups coming in. Like, is it eventually you're going to be solid and you're going to feel good where you are? As long as you keep working towards what you want, you're going to get there. I feel like whoever this is, you want something that a lot of people want and there's a lot of competition for it. And so if you were just go straight to where you want to go, you will be leading your competition exactly to that place and they will definitely try to steal it for you or just make your situation hectic. Like the paradise wouldn't be the paradise with them in the picture. All right, so someone has to be frugal at this time, at least with their energy, even though they want to flow like the Queen of Cups. I feel like somebody is tagging you, somebody is tracking you, and just trying to catch you slipping up. But definitely you have to stay undercover for a while because you have so many negative entities around you. Okay. But I feel like where you're headed is towards the world, like the world as a whole, the world that you are moving into, or this world that you're creating for yourself as a whole will respect the Queen of Cups. Is this competition that you're leaving? Maybe this position? Maybe somebody's dropping out of school or is just needing an extra push to decide whether or not this is the life they want to live. Being so super focused. I feel like somebody can see that it might be painful or like it might have some physical ailments and somebody's leaving a certain amount of money behind for this. Going to be getting paid less to do what they love, but in the long run, it's so much more because you have the solidarity, the solitude that you want, and that nobody can compete with you. You can be comfortable in your own space. Nobody's trying to steal anything from you. And it's definitely worth it to work towards it little by little and get there. Yeah, like you don't want to lead anybody home is what I'm getting. And that's why it's feeling so frustrating. But just knowing what's going on is going to be helpful. Because in the long run, you're going to be provided for everything you need. You're going to be provided versus having to work for everything or work harder and not feeling ever satisfied. Yeah, so anything else for this deck? Okay, so we have some. Yeah, I feel like the burden you had in the past was to lift other people's spirits. And so you had to constantly keep in mind how other people feel. But at this point, you're realizing that some people's feelings are just based on how they think they can get treated. Like if you seem like you want to take care of some weak people, then the people that you're dealing with are going to be weak. Something like you're being manipulated. Your ability to care about people's feelings are being manipulated, but also like you don't have to be as strong in this new situation. Like you can really genuinely relax. Some people are going into a home, or maybe you had to put somebody in a home, and somebody's having to deal with that. But I feel like they're in safe hands, or maybe you had to take somebody out of a home, and your hands are safer, so this person can uh, live out their days with the people that they love, with their loved ones. Maybe this doctor, maybe somebody was in medical school and they're leaving medical school because of the stress. Somebody is offering you something like a chance to come back, and maybe you have another chance to live out your dream. Maybe you just needed a break. I feel like that break is coming. You're going to be able to celebrate, or maybe like you're just getting out of medical school and you're about to start residency. For some people, things are just getting started, but whatever your goal is that you want in life is going to be what you receive, as long as you work towards it. As long as you work towards it and never give up, you keep that faith, you're going to get what you're looking for. Keep your eyes on Christ, keep your eyes fixed on Christ, and he's going to reward you, unlike any boss ever could. Also, I'm getting Pisces, like Christ is your boss. Okay, somebody works for the kingdom. This is your family. Somebody could be either growing up in the church, or have grown up in the church, and so their family is a pastor or something like this. Okay, I'm getting Gemini here. I feel like somebody has branched out a little bit and maybe started thinking about themselves a little more. But also, like, yourself is in Christ, and it's just like the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. And this church is definitely growing good fruit. So maybe whoever this is that branched out a little bit is also going to become a pastor or do some sort of a ministry. Like basically, whoever this is, you never forgot where you came from. And it's only a matter of time before you pick up the baton or pick up the pieces, or yeah, like the responsibility of calling souls to Christ is just in you. It's in your DNA. Um, yeah, and also this peace you create because of the trauma that you've been through, or the valley of the shadow of darkness, you realize that it is a real thing. I'm getting the Sagittarius energy, like you really set your sights on higher goals. And so when you see that you've made it to this higher place, um, it's because of the work that you put in. Like if you would have just laid complacent and expected everything to come to you, you might not have received it. Okay, you might still be stuck at this job and working really hard and never feeling satisfied. But when you let go and let God take care of things, you actually feel comfortable in your place. You don't feel like a loser, or like you're not doing anything, like a lazy bum. I'm getting with this Taurus energy, that you're gonna feel good. Nobody can guilt trip you for needing some time to yourself. Okay, this could be a Capricorn I'm talking about. Maybe somebody left and they needed to calm down and feel comfortable and cool. But whenever you took a break, as soon as you relax, just like instantly relaxed, and you're going to be bombarded with all the people around you who are not relaxed. So it's like with this Queen of Cups, you couldn't just go straight there. You had to wait on the Lord for him to tell you, okay, it's time to let that go, or it's time to let that go, or you'll be fine without this, and eventually you don't have any type of stressor affecting you. This could be Taurus I'm talking to, okay? A Libra, but it's definitely this Libra energy, like being imbalanced and just remaining grounded. Okay, someone's name could be start with a T N. I'm hearing something like TNT, something about a ton of bricks. Something hit you like a ton of bricks. And then we have OET, something about voting or rooting for you. People are rooting for you. A tote bag. Somebody might have purchased a new tote bag. Someone's name could start with TER. Terra Nova. Maybe somebody was dealing with um, some pain in their back that was giving you some weird thoughts. Someone's name could start with an A or an L. This is a Virgo. This could also be something going on in uh, Los Angeles. Anything else? Any more messages? Any more message out of rebellion? Someone said you were rebelling. Maybe this is an argument you got into with someone who wasn't happy about you following your dreams. Somebody had some stomach issues like ulcers. Anything else? Definitely to feel safe and at home. I feel like there's a message from here. Okay. Oh yeah, you've been through it. Whoever it is I'm talking to, you definitely been through it. Especially having the ability to focus and then having that focus interfered with. I feel like it was a lot you had to go through. How good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. And finally, I feel like you're coming closer to people who actually respect and acknowledge that you've been through so much. Someone who maybe not necessarily tiptoes around your anxieties, but respects the fact that, some people do like to feel like they're in a safe situation or feel, yeah, like someone who creates a peaceful space for you to just breathe. Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Definitely picking up the good vibes. Yet to all who received him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. I feel like you're safe here. I also like there's something like a dog being or a puppy being adopted that was abused, and now you're finally starting to feel like you can breathe again, and what you went through was not okay. Um, that is not normal, and it's not okay to be abused in the way you were abused, maybe at this workplace. Okay. Must Jesus bear the cross alone? So I'm just going to read this song. Must Jesus bear the cross alone and all the world go free? No, there's a cross for everyone, and there's a cross for me. The consecrated cross I'll bear till he shall set me free, and then go home my crown to wear, for there's a crown for me. Upon the crystal pavement down at Jesus' pierced feet, and with joy I'll cast my golden crown and his dear name repeat. So then there's this clear message that whoever this is that you went through things in the past, it's like it was part of your burden, your cross to bear, because you follow Christ. You had to go through what you went through, and that just brings you closer to him, because now you've experienced some of the heartbreak and trauma that he's experienced. So you get to rest in his rest, and also you get to wear a crown in heaven. So it is worth it, and you do have much more to look forward to, and many, many more blessings to expect because of this one thing, or this thing that's now in the past that you went through, that it will just continue to get farther and farther in the past.